going on, Jeromes? So the Minnesota Vikings had an amazing 2024 regular season up until the end. 14 wins, went to the playoffs, all that stuff. It was great, right? And the Vikings probably going to have some turnover, pun intended, at the quarterback position. Sam Darnold out. You got J.J. McCarthy waiting in the wings, all that stuff, right? But long story longer, Jeff Kerr over at CBS Sports. CBS Sports is back on the poop list. So 5 teams poised to take a major fall in 2025. The Vikings, the Commanders appear primed for a drop-off. This is what Jeff Kerr wrote about the Vikings. The biggest surprise in the NFL last season appears to be primed for a drop-off. While Minnesota did win 14 games last season, the Vikings lost their final 2 by a combined 40 points. But in fairness, that's only a 20 points per game average. This includes the wild card playoff loss to the Los Angeles Rams, who had a negative point differential last season. Aha! It is back, right? So they only talk about point differential when they can hit the Vikings with it like a brick. It's the only time to bring it up. Minnesota needs to figure out the quarterback situation. It's already figured out. It was figured out during the draft. Nothing changes because Sam Darnold. He's supposed to be the bridge quarterback, and he is, and he will be. J.J. McCarthy's the guy. Is waiting in the wings as team's first-round pick from season ago. If the Vikings go with McCarthy, this is great. Hard to fathom he'll help this team win 14 games in year 1 as a starter coming off ACL surgery. How dumb do you have to be? How lazy do you have to be to realize it's not an ACL, it's not an ACL, it's not an ACL? Just ridiculous. All right, so don't even take this. This is what happens, though. Major outlets, legacy outlets, CBS Sports, been around since like the 40s, right? So Joe 12-pack is going to read this. It's like, oh, J.J. McCarthy come back from ACL, the Vikings going to lose. Just so stupid. And this is what we do half the time, right? Just pointing out nonsense takes on major news outlets. It's ridiculous. That's why, don't want to get like haughty and arrogant, but that's why you need me on this wall. You want me on this wall, you need me on this wall. There's talent on this Minnesota Vikings team. Oh, I'm glad that Jeff Kerr proves of our talent. But the NFC North has strong teams in it. Get to that. And conference has too many teams that can win double-digit games. Okay. This is a team poised for a drop-off, even if it's a slight one. It's whatever. So they got the Commies at 12-5, Steelers at 10-7. That's not even that good. Broncos at 10-7 too. Colts at 8-9. It's really rough to have a drop off from a losing record. Oh man. But a couple of things here. So first off, I disagree with the sentiment of a drop off. Now I'm not saying that the Vikings are going to win 15 games, but the Vikings with J.J. McCarthy could easily win 12 games. They go 12-5 and win the division, right? This year was a flippin' anomaly, with the Lions and the Vikings and the Packers having such great records because they got to play the AFC South. And we said that at the time. Sometimes it's luck of the schedule rotational draw. That's what happens, man. And J.J. McCarthy, they think that he's the franchise. And for all the reasons that Sam Darnold succeeded last year, Kevin O'Connell coaching, Josh McCown, Wade Phillips, or Wes Phillips. It'd be great if we had Wade Phillips too, working with the defense. And also the Flores defense on the other side. You got Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson. All of those things work in the favor with J.J. McCarthy. All right, so it's not like the cupboard is bare. And for all the rookies last year that had success, looking at Jaden Daniels, looking at Bo Nix, looking at Penix we got in there, Drake May did some great things, Caleb Williams. McCarthy has a better supporting cast and better coaching and better infrastructure than all of them. Hands down. Easily, right? And also, Kwesi has another full off season. Remember, the Vikings won 14 games last year with $60 million dead on the cap because of void years from Kirk Cousins, Daniil Hunter, and Marcus Davenport, right? And now Kwesi is going to have a healthy J.J. McCarthy. Diamond Dallas Turner has another full season of seasoning. And guess what? Got a ton of cap space to play around. And Kwesi put together the greatest free agent class in NFL history with about $39 million in cap space. Right, so he doesn't get enough credit for that. And also, you got Flores back for year 3. Just think of what this defense can be third year entrenched. Everyone is on the same page, and there's no more defensive installs. There's no more this, no more that. There's continuity, which is extremely important and rare in the National Football League. The Vikings have that. Oh, yeah, you got Justin friggin' Jefferson. You're the best wide receiver in the National Football League. Gravitational pull extraordinaire. That's what you have, right? And also, yeah, the part that pissed me off the most, he's talking about, oh, the NFC North is going to be really good. Can we please stop pretending that the Lions are going to be the same after that brain drain? Losing Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, a fistful of other assistants. Yeah, Dan Campbell's just going to completely remake and revamp that brain trust. Please. The Lions, and also it showed that the Lions are flawed. Oh, but they had injuries. Every team has injuries. I'm sorry. It happens, man. Yeah. And also the Packers. Why are we acting like Jordan Love is the guy? There's legitimate questions about that. You got Josh Jacobs calling out the receivers. Defensively, I think that they're aight, but they still definitely have weaknesses, especially in that secondary that needs revamping outside of McKinney. But I don't know. Like, I know that every single year the media wants to be up on the Packers' ass. I could see them not winning double digits next year. Yeah. And also the Bears. Oh, we got Ben Johnson in here. Oh, he's going to run the ball. Oh, our offensive line is bad. Oh, Caleb is not going to follow the offense at all. It's basically what's going to happen. And you remember that all of the hype and the bluster about the Bears last offseason? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right. And also, this is why you want me on this wall and need me on this wall, because I remember things. Yeah, like blah, 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 Lions hype, blah, 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 Bears hype, always blah, 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 Packers hype. Please. Hey, I will take our chance here. And if the Vikings have a major fall in 2025, win 12, 13 games, win the North, make some noise in the playoffs because they revamp both of the trenches, and J.J. McCarthy is the truth, I'm okay with that. Pretty okay with that. But Jeff Kerr, whatever. ACL. Anyways, your thoughts are our thoughts. Major fall off. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull, production value.